Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm IWN. This is your AEW Dynamite Fyter Fest, August 23rd, 2023. Watch along and review. This is your watch along right now. Your review will be live a little after the show. So, if y'all are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell for all notifications. This is the last build. This is the last week before Allin this Sunday afternoon. This is the last episode of Dynamite before that pay-per-view. So, As you all saw earlier, I streamed AEW Fight Forever. The only thing I didn't like about the game were how fucked up they made the controls. The controls really are fucked up on the game. I don't understand them at all. Every other game I understand the controls, but AEW Fight Forever, different story. They made the controls so difficult that I can barely do the moves that I want in the ring. I can barely do any. I'm barely understanding. Now I question whether I wasted my time buying AEW Fight Forever or not. Anyways, like I said, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you do. Still on the road to 700 subs. We currently have 642 subs. We did have 643. I don't know what happened to that new subscriber. I don't know. Don't know, don't care. Be sure you go check out all the other content that I have on the channel right now. If you missed my Star Wars Episode 1 Racer stream, go check that out. Go check out my NBA 2K23 content that I have on the channel. There's plenty of gaming content on there for you guys to watch. And hit the thumbs up on to be able to enjoy and talk about whatever. Anyways, without further ado, we're going to begin the AEW Dynamite watch along. It kicked off with Bullet Club Gold and the Elite brawling in the ring and outside the ring. It ended with Kenny Omega standing tall and Konosuke out the ring pointing at the AEW Allin sign on the screen. MJF, we just heard from MJF. He cut a promo. I will explain what he said in the AEW Dynamite review tonight. And I will explain exactly what happened between Bullet Club Gold and the Elite. Kicking off Dynamite right now is Jon Moxley versus Rey Fenix. That's the first match to start off AEW Dynamite Fyter Fest. This is going to be great to watch. So hopefully you guys are watching AEW Dynamite and enjoying the show. Because I'm certainly going to be enjoying the show. I really am. It's on picture-in-picture commercial, so I can't unmute it yet. I don't think I got enough nap. I don't think I got enough napping time. I've only took a 10-15 minute nap. I don't think I nearly got enough. My head feels kind of dazed a tiny bit. But I'm feeling all right now. Even though I wish my mom would have brought home some McDonald's or KFC or something. Instead of fixing that little pizza that she had fixed me. What a beautiful day today it was. It looked very nice outside. They're calling for no chances of storms or rain. You love to hear shit like that. To be honest, at first I wasn't going to go live for my AEW Dynamite Fyter Fest watch along, but then I ended up changing my mind because Allin is this week, so. said to myself, why not? Oh, here they come. Now we're going to tune in to Dynamite, Fyter Fest, and watch this Rey Fenix versus Jon Moxley match. Here we go.
Against you and whoever you can find in the Stadium Stampede match.
The fact remains, who are their partners? Who will be the three men joining the Blackpool Combat Club this Sunday at Allin London, Tony?
A lot of vendettas in this match coming up on Sunday, I can tell you that. And really right at the forefront has got to be Eddie Kingston and Claudio Castagnoli. You saw what Eddie did. He went right after Claudio. And Eddie is more determined than ever before after a very successful time in Japan.
Dynamite kicking off with Rey Fenix versus Jon Moxley. First match of the night.
Looking for the cutter, the standing switch attempted.
Good job by Rey to get out of that.
Moxley backed up into the ropes. Sent in. Fenix with a drop kick on target.
Phoenix did a good job right there. Kind of had Mox on his heels a little bit, and able to peel off that drop kick.
And there you see the bottom of your screen, the Stadium Stampede match coming to AEW Fight Forever tomorrow. Go to AEWgames.com. If you haven't already picked up your copy, Fight Forever, StadiumStampede.com.
Yeah, I streamed AEW Fight Forever earlier. I don't like the controls in the game. The controls in the game are whack. Not good at all. The controls are not good in the game. They are not good. They are confusing as hell.
Jitsu is his old style of martial arts.
Did you see? Fenix is a ton pivoted on his head.
Right now, Alex is checking in on Rey Fenix. You were right, man. That was a nasty bump. Nasty. I'm surprised he didn't set up right now. And I don't think Moxley's done, Taz. He is. He is right now. Moxley's mercy. Not a good place for anybody to be.
He's just wearing down. Wearing his head down. You want to be prepared for all in for your team next Sunday instead of Stampede.
Second Fenix hard into the barricade. And right in front of our broadcast position here on ringside. Mercifully for us, mercifully for Rey Fenix, returning him to the confines of the ring.
He went over to the bell table and I thought, you're next.
Well, you know, you gave me an idea there, Skye. You know, it's pretty open in this photo. BCC, maybe the three of us should jump in that match. What do you think?
You can't stop me.
You know what? If it meant not getting kicked in the face like that, I'd consider it.
Got to hit him hard, man. You got to. You can't hold back against Moxley.
What's on the right? Gary stunned Moxley against the ropes, and now Rey Fenix.
Rey's still tapping a little bit.
Let's use that tap out. Moxley avoids and doesn't wound up and scored with that lariat. Yeah, but look at that. Rey fouled up. Unbeknownst, she didn't realize it. Moxley. Quickness, Rey Fenix got into play.
The speed is almost speed.
Jon Moxley, right cover here to go. And this match continues in picture-in-picture. Rey Fenix, Jon Moxley.
Again? Seriously? They need to stop this picture-in-picture stuff. This is ridiculous. There's no sense in having that many commercials for Dynamite every single Wednesday night. I'm just throwing it out there. I might as well be vape smoking while this show's on picture-in-picture commercial break. Matter of fact, that's what I'm doing right now. There it is. I found it.
He's trapped. He had a nasty double wrist lock on. He transitioned, Mox did. Got a head scissor on while he had that double wrist. Now he let go of the arm. He's in complete control, Shivani. Moxley is. This Sunday in the Stadium Stampede. Oh! Combat Club. 3 partners of their choosing versus Rey Fenix. That's the other here, too. Fenix still in this one.
It's back on.
Best friends and Orange Cassidy. Coming up this Sunday live on pay-per-view.
They're trying to rally in Rey Fenix. He's barely even getting up because Jon Moxley is stomping all over him now. Wow, what a super kick by Rey Fenix.
This is just coming days after that incredible match this past Friday at Rampage. Fenix and Camaro.
One of the best opening matches we've ever had on Rampage. And it comes not too far removed, really. And I know Rey was not in it. But Jon Moxley was involved in a parking lot match. So Jon Moxley's got some mixed moves in there, but you can never tell him.
Scores to face Jon Moxley. Moxley walk out to the center. Fenix was looking for that roll through cutter. Here they can choke. Instead, Moxley. How did he get out of that? That was a stop and a drop kick. Yeah, I couldn't tell, but he got out of that with great flexibility. Spectacular Rey Fenix.
Jon Moxley sold that one well. And he kicks out.
going nuts from your neck of the woods, Shivani.
The referee's going nuts. 2!
To skirt the ring tonight to head into All In London.
Fans are chanting, let's go Phoenix, let's go Phoenix, and he responds. He responds, no, what's going to do?
Jon Moxley dead flat on his back.
Oh, and he kicks out.
That's close. Not a big upset, I'm sorry. Not a big upset, especially how this match has been going. Moxley's been mauling Rey Fenix.
Y'all hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more.
Rey Fenix, two of the best in our sport. Look at Moxley. He countered the fighter's carry and hammered him down the elbows across the jaw. Moxley hammered down Fenix.
Not many people can do that with Moxley's hammer and anvils.
Moxley double underhook. Moxley escapes. Beautiful play with Kevin. He did the ring. That was awesome.
No, he's trying. It's almost like Jon Moxley's trying to bust Rey Fenix's face. Oh! Wow, what a match this has been. Good grief. Trey 2. Oh. Oh.
Both these guys should be putting it all out there. Moxley.
Oh, man. What a match this has been. Wow. Ooh. Ooh, that's funny. You're like, ooh. Wow. Oh, he's going up on the top rope. Jon Moxley, you better turn around. About to say, he better turn around. Oh, he's pulling the back of his head. The back of his mask. Jesus Christ. That's sickening.
Moxley biting the face.
You're right. It's a counter move. It really is. It works.
Remember, the mask was torn open earlier, so Moxley just digging his teeth into the flesh of Rey Fenix. And now,
And the avalanche. Death Rider for the top rope. He needs to get out of this.
I'm telling you, I've had guys in this position who go. Now the Black Wolves on that rope, heading into Stadium Stampede. Not only with momentum, but with three mystery
There's two crowbars. Really, you just got one as well. What the hell is going on?
Bobby holding Fenix by the mask with a crowbar and Wheeler Yuta.
Rey Fenix has got one with the crowbar in the side of the head. Can't believe this from the best friends. What Kingston, Santana Ortiz. Mike Santana making his return. Ortiz making his return. Best friends here. The best friends are coming down. Last time we saw Santana and Ortiz blood and guts. Last year. Team of the BCC. And now, Kingston and Colton caught by surprise.
All right, best friends came out. So his best friends came out. The heels cleared the ring. The heels cleared the ring quickly. Now Penta's there now.
This is not what you want to see headed in to an event like all of them. Kingston, obviously, conflicted look on his face. He's got one of his best friends in the world, Rey Fenix.
He's an emotional guy anyway, is Eddie Kingston. And you can understand it. You can understand his emotion right now. For crying out loud, but and look at
Just hope that Rey's going to be all right. Yeah,
This is bad. This is really bad.
Going on inside the ring, some frustration, but we know Rey Fenix is going to get the best medical attention that our team can provide, and we will provide you with an update on Rey Fenix as soon as we can. And shifting gears, fans, DraftKings has $25,000 in total prizes up for grabs in a free-to-play pool where you can answer multiple choice questions about All Out. Questions will include who will win the main event, who will attempt the most pinfalls, and more. You can sign up using the promo code Dynamite and play for free during All Out. You can learn more about this word from our partners at DraftKings.
Man. They injured Phoenix almost as if he was just complete trash to them. Wow, that was crazy. Rey Fenix suffers. Suffers an injury at the hands of the Blackpool Combat Club. That's crazy. That is super, super crazy, man. Wow. Spinning around the chair because I'm impatient. Waiting for Dynamite Fyter Fest to come back on. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Well, is it going to come back on or what?
Where moments ago we witnessed just a very scary moment, Taz. This is not what pro wrestling is about.
No, it's not. It's a skilled crowbar by a member of the BCC that really do it. With Claudio Castagnoli there, nasty. And we see the results of it.
Yeah.
Phoenix is in bad shape.
Fenix being loaded into the ambulance, and I mean, obviously, Penta El Cerro Miedo concerned about the condition of his brother. I mean, that is of paramount importance at this point, Tess.
Yeah, they were struggling to get him in there, and that got his neck stable. And everything.
We will provide you with any and all updates that we receive here at the desk about the condition of Rey Fenix.
Take care of it. We'll take care of it.
Kingston's
very concerned.
I mean, it's got to be bewilderment. The return of Mike Santana Ortiz alongside the Blackpool Combat Club, the injury. I mean, whatever happened to Rey Fenix, I'm going to speculate.
This happened a moment ago. Listen, I'm not trying to be insensitive. I saw it.
So your husband did. You want to know? What? You want me to fix it?
I don't want you to.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix it at Wembley. Watch, I'll fix it at Wembley. Renee's doing her job here. You know, she's trying to do her job. And tough.
Well, fans, earlier today, Renee Paquette tried to get to the bottom of the actions of Sammy Guevara.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Sammy Guevara. Sammy, last week, we saw Chris Jericho agree to join the Don Callis family, was then brutally attacked by Will Ospreay, but you were still the man to go out to his aid. Why?
Sammy! So what are you doing? What are you doing? You realize Jericho accepted the offer, right? He said yes. He said yes. And the only reason things went south were because of that stupid painting. Don Callis is exactly who we thought he was.
Yeah, but Chris isn't who you think he is. He's my friend. I've known him since day one at Dynamite. We've had our ups and our downs, and yeah, I don't agree with everything he does, but he's blinded by friendship. Sometimes friendship does that to you. He's known him for 30 years. And when your friends are in the wrong, that's when you need to be there for them even more. All right, I told Chris I'm always going to have his back, and I meant that.
Sammy, understand this. As your friends, we're trying to make sure that you don't make that same mistake of being blinded by friendship. Because look at the trend here. It's always Sammy who's there for his friend, right? But when it comes down to it, Sammy, is your friend going to be there for you? It's just something to think about.
Guys, back to you.
Well, fans, let's go down to Tony Schiavone standing by inside the ring.
Okay, Excalibur, thank you very much. We are here for the contract signing for this Sunday. Chris Jericho and Will Ospreay. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome with me, first of all, Will Ospreay.
Taz, what a coup this was by Don Callis. I mean, going across borders, so to speak, to enlist first the help of Bullet Club Gold to target the help of Will Ospreay to go after Chris Jericho.
Yeah, it's very smart of Dallas, like it or not. He's always one step ahead of everyone. Including Chris here. I mean, Ospreay is just a tremendous pro wrestling between the ropes, amazing performer throughout the world. Obviously, New Japan Pro Wrestling for years. Super successful, capable man for sure, right there, Will Ospreay.
Capable and very dangerous. We saw the match. That forbidden door against Kenny Omega.
I apologize if I omitted the name of Don Callis. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome with me, Chris Jericho.
You know, as we heard Sammy Guevara and the former Jericho Appreciation Society say, Jericho, I think, surprised everybody, Don Callis included, when he agreed to join the Don Callis family last week.
Absolutely. If you're a member, a full member of the JS, how do you not feel a little ticked off at Chris? But Sammy has his back.
Sammy,
maybe they put something up in the point here saying, that's when you really stand by your friend when your friend does the whole thing with stepping out of the house. That's important. I would say it's tough.
Sammy Guevara and Jericho, they stayed side by side since the very first Dynamite, October 2019. This day.
Yes! No one's so good this picture with me all night long.
Friend of more than 30 years, Don Callis. Friends like Don Callis.
Sketchy man. Yes.
Everything seems to be in order here. This is for the match coming up at Wembley Stadium on Sunday at All In. Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara is joining him, of course, and Will Ospreay along with Don Callis. And ladies and gentlemen, we have extra security here, as you might imagine, because how volatile this situation has become. We have a pin for each man. If you will do the honors, Chris. Don Callis, Will Ospreay.
Everybody wants to know why I did what I did last week, Chris. It's real simple. The reason I did what I did can be summed up in 4 words. Will by God Ospreay. Because I realized the only thing better for me than having Chris Jericho in the Don Callis family was if I could play a part in ending the career of the greatest of all time. And I had to make an offer to this kid that no one else could. And you know what the deal is? Your head on a platter at Wembley. So yeah, I threw away 34 years of friendship. I chose money and power over our friendship. I chose writing history rather than watching it. And I chose Will Ospreay over you. So Chris, it occurs to me on a serious note, if I can get serious here with you, that a couple of years ago, you nearly died in England. Well, Chris, this Sunday at Wembley, I'm going to be in Will Ospreay's corner to make sure that job gets done to you once and for all by Will. May God guide his hand.
That is putrid.
Oh, shut your mouth. Let me talk, yeah? Oi, Chris, are you actually taking this match seriously? Or is this some type of funny project to say that your band performed in Wembley Stadium? Bro, do you understand what Wembley Stadium is? It is the biggest venue in the entire of the UK. This match is going to change my life, bro. I've got a missus at home and a 4-year-old stepson. Hey, here's some news for you guys. The day before I wrestle Chris Jericho, I'm doing an indie. So I'm trying to get as much money together to put my kid through school. This match changes my life, bro. After this, I shut up. Pipe down, bro. After this, after I beat you in the wrestling's biggest event, I'm going to be the only man to say I've beaten Kenny Omega, Kazuchika Okada, and Chris Jericho in 2 months. And that goes very well in 6 months' time because my contract comes up for New Japan Pro Wrestling. And who is not going to pay millions and millions of dollars for Will Ospreay? Because I know I'm the best wrestler in the world. I'm better than the Elite. I'm better than Danielson. I'm better than Punk. I'm better than you. All your lineage, all your championships, all your legacy, I respect it all, mate. But all it is rocket fuel for me and my future.
Will Ospreay is signed.
Let's talk about your future, Will. No, actually, let's talk about your present. And congratulations to all the things you've accomplished in the last few months. But I don't think you might have accomplished those things if it wasn't for me. Because 5 years ago, when the entire wrestling world and the pundits and the sheet writers and the Meltzers were all predicting that you were going to be in a wheelchair before you were 30 years old, like your hero, the Dynamite Kid, because you were... I called you! I got your number and I cold called you and I told you to tone it down, because if you didn't, you'd never have the longevity of Chris Jericho and you would never be what I knew you would be before anybody else, which is one of the top stars in this business. Hey, you listen to me, Will, and now here we are, Wembley Stadium. Jericho versus Ospreay. And you didn't have to attack me from behind last week to get this match, Will, because this match has been in the works for years. This match was supposed to happen in 2021 at the Tokyo Dome before the lockdown, but there's no lockdown now. This is Wembley. This is the biggest show in pro wrestling history, which means it's the biggest show of my career. Almost 33 years. Don't tell me this is a vanity project for me. This is bigger than any WrestleMania. This is bigger than any Tokyo Dome. This is bigger than anything. This match means more to me and does anybody else, because you're coming at this from the bottom. I'm coming at this from the top of the effing mountain with everyone trying to knock me off and every hater and social media dipshit trying to keep my nose ass. Trying to predict my demise. So that means I have to be the best Chris Jericho that I've ever been to beat you, Will Ospreay. But in return, you have to be the best Will Ospreay you've ever been to beat me. So prove it to me, Ospreay. Prove it to your family at Wembley, sitting in the front row, your mother, your father, your missus, your 4-year-old stepson that you got to put through school. Prove it to them in front of 80,000 of your countrymen that you can beat Chris Jericho. And don't make me regret the fact I picked up the phone and called you 5 years ago. And don't make me regret that I kept you from being in a wheelchair before you.
I'll tell you, this thing is wild. Intense. It is official. Jericho Ospreay. This Sunday, all in London. And coming up next, Renee Paquette will speak to Adam Cole, head of the AEW World Championship main event match, all in London. And next, versus Darby and Nick Wayne next on Dynamite.
Oh my. Well. Well then. What an episode this has been so far. It's better than the damn video game. It's better than the damn new AEW Fight Forever video game. Earlier, we saw Bullet Club Gold going at it with the Elite. Saw Jon Moxley versus Rey Fenix. Eddie Kingston coming out. Ortiz and Santana coming out. What if Allin leads to Santana and Ortiz turning babyface? Or what if this leads to Eddie Kingston turning heel and Santana Ortiz turning babyface? Santana and Ortiz turning babyface, and then Eddie Kingston turns heel. I don't know. There's going to be a lot of surprises happening at AEW All-In. That's all I know. That's all you all need to know. At the top of the hour. The weekend is getting close to getting here too. Yes, it was. Absolutely. It was one of the best segments of this entire show so far. Now we got Darby Allin and Nick versus Swerve, Strickland, and AR Fox. The show is about to get a lot more better. I invited everybody over on Instagram to join the live chat. Posted my thumbnail, the link to my AEW Dynamite Fyter Fest watch along to Instagram, Facebook, all that.
Relationship with MJ.
We have Adam Cole. Stay back.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights.
Okay.
We got to hear from MJF. Well, I did.
What does this relationship mean to you? I mean, being able to watch
On my
that
AEW
back, how's that
Dynamite
make
Fyter
you feel?
Fest review,
Well,
I'll
so
go over
bizarre,
what
because
MJF
never in a
said too.
million years would
I'll
you
go
think
over
a
everything
guy
that
like
went
Adam
down,
Cole
that goes
and a guy
down on
like
the show.
MJF would not only get along but become seriously best friends. I mean, I think the world of him professionally. Absolutely amazing professional wrestler. Obviously,
Everybody that's
had a
just
ton
now
of fun
joining,
together,
welcome to
but
the live
thing I
chat.
appreciate the most
Right now,
about Max is he really did.
Renee
help
Young
me
is
find
interviewing
myself
Adam Cole.
again. I haven't really talked about this, but when I first came back from my injury, my confidence
We're hearing
was at
from
an
Adam
all-time
Cole. He's
low.
talking right
And in
now.
this relationship that I've formed with Max, he's reminded me who the
Hit the
real
thumbs up.
Adam
Subscribe
Cole
to the
is, and I'm
channel if you're
looking
new.
forever for that.
You know, talking about this weekend, I mean, so
We are
much
on the
going
road to
especially
700
for you and
subscribers.
MJF. I mean, you could walk out of Wembley as the new Ring of Honor tag champs. You could walk out as the AEW World Champion. But as you just kind of touched on, I mean, for you to land here in AEW,
All I need is about 7 or 8 more subscribers, and we'll be at 650.
You've been through a lot. What would it mean to you to become either one of those champions, but specifically the AEW World Champion?
Oh, God. I mean, when I got into pro wrestling, I never got into it with the intention of just being the wrestler or being a wrestler. I got in with the intention of wanting to be the best wrestler. I mean, I've won world championships all over the globe, but the AEW World Championship, that solidifies you as the best professional wrestler on the planet. So as far as the importance of this match, it's everything. I don't want to win the match. I need to win the match, and I will.
Well, another thing that I think that we have to bring up is Roderick Strong and the Kingdom have really been questioning who you are as a friend, what your friendship is with MJF. I think this is some of the stuff that they are referencing.
Hey, listen. Yeah, you know you can't trust MJF. Oh my God, of course I know I can't trust him. The guy's a maniac. Absolute maniac. But listen, I'm just playing along right now. That's it. That's it. Well, what if he watches this back, dude? He's hanging out. Dude, there's no possible.
Hey, what's going on, Cole? What's up, generic white guy? And what the hell is that? Oh my God! That guy, dude? What is your problem?
After watching that back, how does
Okay.
it make you feel that so many people questioning your relationship with Max?
I can't, you know what? Actually, I'm done. I'm done, Renee, because I don't understand how people find it so hard to process that two people can be friends. Is it that hard? Is it that hard? I'm going to say this one time and one time only. There are no issues with me and Max. None. Thank you, Renee.
Well, not only with the AEW World Championship title match, the main event of All in London coming up this Sunday, but also the Ring of Honor title match. You know Adam Cole and MJF are going to be watching our main event tonight very, very closely.
This is a tornado tag team match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, Darby.
Fans, this match, Nick Wayne and Darby Allin, Swerve, Strickland, and Fox, just about as personal as it gets.
Absolutely, yeah. It really is. We saw, what happened to Nick Wayne. That is all. That is his gym there when he got attacked by Aaron Fox and Swerve. He got badly.
Nick Wayne's mom cheering on her son here at
Oh,
ringside.
Nick Wayne's mom at ringside. Nick Wayne's hot mama.
And their opponents to be accompanied by Prince Nana, the team of AR Fox and Swerve.
This Sunday, all in London, those two men, Swerve, Strickland, and Fox, will be facing Stan and Darby Allin in a coffin match at Wembley Stadium up here tonight. Big time tag team broadcast.
Definitely a major crush. For those that remember what happened after Stan to
We got Swerve. We got Swerve. Oh! Oh, damn! What is he thinking? Uh-oh. Coffin drop. Ooh. Man, why do they always got to do that? Great. It's right back to losing my audience again. Just because they're going on picture-in-picture commercial break. Let's get as much people in the live chats as we can. Please. Hope everybody's enjoying their Wednesday evening. Who y'all think's gonna win? AR Fox, Swerve Strickland, or Darby Allin and Nick Wayne? It's back on, folks.
This tornado tag team match continues on Dynamite. Nick Wayne and Darby Allin take on AR Fox and Swerve Strickland of the mobile embassy. This has been
all over again. All over
This young man's mom. And that's the action. Spilled over the barricade, returned back towards the ring, and fans. DraftKings, the official partner of AEW tonight. Play free for $25,000 in AEW's DraftKings all-out pool. Download the DraftKings app. Use code Dynamite when you sign up. And remember, we've got All in London coming up this Sunday, and then next Sunday, 1 week after that, All Out at the United Center in Chicago, live on pay-per-view.
Man, Nick Wayne is in the deep waters here. The big leagues with the big boys, but you know what? Young guy has a lot of resiliency and a lot of fortitude, a lot of toughness. I give a lot of credit, Nick Wayne. Hanging in there, man.
I mean, he's just beginning his pro career here in AEW. You see some things he can do.
You see Darby Allin clutching that left arm very close to the body. That's thanks to the damage inflicted on Darby by Christian Cage this past Saturday at Collision.
Back to Nick Wayne, what impressed me more, Shivani, is not what he can do. It's a big thing to success for pro wrestling.
You see the QR code on your screen right now. That's how you can join us on the Bleacher Report. I'm sure we'll put that up once again here for you.
As
That broke into the glass. Neck breaker. 1, 2. Oh, man, just barely.
And Darby saved the day right there. Nick was done.
Barely.
Darby coming over on top of the stunner.
Here he comes. Watch out, Darby.
Oh, Darby dives on Swerve Strickland.
And it just speaks to the bad blood. It's going to be the blood between Darby and Nick Wayne. Now, Darby with Swerve Strickland in the chair. And I mean, can you believe this? We're not even at the coffin match this Sunday.
Darby Allin is taking it to Swerve. Golly.
Fox bouncing off the ring post, wiping out Darby. And now, Swerve Strickland looking to finish the on either side of the head that time.
Perfectly done by Swerve. Look at this.
It was great execution on that.
And you know that sword stop, he shatters cinder blocks with that. It's Nick Wayne.
It's bleeding from the nose. Broken nose. Audience, a broken nose. That's normally what happens.
And, I mean, as we speculated in our opening contest tonight, Tad, I mean, it could affect the breathing, could affect the longevity of Nick Wayne in this match, especially when he's faced with two vicious men like Fox and Swerve.
He's having flashbacks right now of his gym at home. As Mox sitting back here after witness this, he's out number 2-1, this tornado tag. So it is legal here. What's going on?
Darby is out on the floor, guys.
Fox again. It's not. Nick Wayne will knock him out.
Played it up pretty good. That was a tough landing.
Like you said earlier, Taz, the kid's got a lot of heart. 1, 2.
Nick Wayne kicked out for the third time in a row.
He will stay down. He has great resilience. I mean, at one point you might want to stay down, but he's got good instincts to kick out.
Oh, double pump kicks in the corner. Nick Wayne.
He might be done whenever AR Fox has a mind. And off the top, AR Fox is legit.
Fox forward.
Oh, Nick Wayne dodged it. Oh my God. Nick Wayne and Darby Allin wins. They beat Swerve Strickland and AR Fox for the 1, 2, 3. He rolled up. Nick Wayne rolled up AR Fox for the 1, 2, 3.
surprise for Strickland. That's impressive. The guys are ready to that. Not too impressed.
Swerve is incensed, man. He is beside himself.
They got embarrassed. They had that young man beat more than once.
This is so disappointing. This is so disappointing. And by disappointing, I mean you, Fox. How come every time you get an opportunity of a lifetime, you blow it? I tried. Why are you such a loser, Fox?
Oh my God.
Little did you know, this was a test for you. This was all a test. You can't beat an 18-year-old child, Nick Wayne, that I wiped the floor with. Move out of the way. You can't beat an 18-year-old child. I can't trust you, Fox. I can't trust you. I can't trust you in this match. I damn sure can't trust you in front of 8,000 people at Wembley. No, don't do that. No, handle my light work. Hey, on behalf of the Mobile Embassy, Air Fox, you are fired. Whoa! How is it fired? He's right out.
What the?
Darby, Allin, and Nick Wayne. And Skye.
How about this standoff?
But now, who's going to be in Swerve's corner?
I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you. You changed my life. You took me in when I was homeless. And no matter what you did to me, I'm always going to credit you for making me make it here. Shut up! Take my hand. I love you, man. I love you. You're stupider than I thought. 80,000 people in London this Sunday. What are you going to do? Who do you got? Who do you got?
Swerve not laughing. Who's it going to be? The self-styled TNT champion, Christian
You guys should look so surprised. The true greats are always 2 steps ahead. Ain't that right, Stinger?
And the actual TNT champion,
Darby,
Luchasaurus.
Sting, are you going to introduce me to your little friend? I think I know who this guy is. I heard a lot about you. Nick Wayne. It's nice to meet you in person, Friday, Nick. I've heard a lot about you. I've heard about your story, and I understand that you have a father. And your father is dead. I also understand that your father was a professional wrestler. Well, I've never heard of your father, Buddy Wayne, before, so he must not have been very good.
The man that trained Darby.
The good news for you, though, Nick, is that because your father was such a talentless hack, you don't have a lot to live up to. And if I were you, I'd steer clear of Wembley Stadium this Sunday because I'd hate for you to have deja vu
and watch that coffin door close on someone you love for the second time in your young life.
This is
Hey. But Nick, if you play your card to it, kid. If you play your card to it, kid, I'll be there to mentor you when it's all over. Because we all know that every fatherless child needs a true mentor. And there's no... Keep it down while conducting business. There's no better mentor than the TNT champion.
Reminder, the TNT champion is in fact Luchasaurus, not Christian Cage.
We all know that. I think everybody in the world knows that except the guy holding the belt.
That lowest form of life. Well, fans, just as Renee Paquette spoke to the participants in the AEW World Championship match now, let's hear from FTR and the Young Bucks.
I am here with FTR and the Young Bucks. Guys, we are days away from the biggest show in the history of AEW with Allin, and now we get FTR Bucks. 3 for the AEW Tag Team Championships. Now, before we get into all of that, it's now 2 weeks in a row that we've seen FTR come to the aid of the Young Bucks. What's going on?
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
We owe you guys one.
Don't think it's not for y'all.
Don't think it's because we're pals or we're buddies. It's because we need to know once and for all, same for you guys, I'm sure, who is better, FTR or the Young Bucks. No excuses.
Fair enough.
Fair enough, yeah.
All right, well, listen, each team has one here, one apiece. We're now going into the rubber match for the championship in front of 80,000 plus fans, a packed Wembley Stadium. Does this feel like the biggest match of your guys' careers?
You know, when we first did Allin all those years ago, it seemed impossible to do 10,000 people in an arena, right?
Yeah.
And now here we are 8 times over. It's unbelievable. Biggest match for our career? Yeah. Understatement of the century.
Very
Absolutely.
important. But you see, I feel like Matt and I are made men. We don't need to win this match. These guys need to beat us for their legacy to be cemented on the top. I feel strongly about that too.
To not even give that the time of day, I do think that is the biggest match of our career. I think it's one of the biggest shows in pro wrestling history. And to go in as the AEW Tag Team Champions against arguably our top competition as possibly the tag team of generation, there's a lot on this one.
The biggest match of our career. Business is good for AEW, 80,000 people, but this goes far beyond business. This is personal to us, okay?
Well, Nick, you kind of touched on it with the legacies, and I think when you talk FTR, you talk the Young Bucks. Of course, the word legacy is said in that same breath. But with the tag titles on the line here, what is this about for you guys? Is it about who's
what is it
tag
about?
team, or is it?
Well, you,
about
everybody that's watching this, what do you think it's
obviously
about?
It's about the AEW World Tag Team Championships, because if you have the championship, you can claim to be the best tag team in the world. But I think it goes far beyond the championships. Okay, it goes, and I've said it to the point where it annoys myself, Renee. Legacy, the FTR's legacy, and the only tag team that stands in the way of our legacy is you guys. And on Monday morning, I don't want to wake up and have to explain to my family that I lost.
All right. We get it, okay? Every week it's about, this is how I feed my family. It's about legacies. And
Relax.
Listen, like, I'd love to remind you, because I think a lot of people, including you two, have forgotten. How do you feed your daughter, huh? How do you do it? Because
my daughter out.
do you remember we brought you here? Remember, we were the reason why you have jobs here, and this is the reason we get to wrestle every freaking week on national television. And then legacy. God, every day, legacy. You want to talk about legacy? Okay, I hate to do this. I know this just got awkward, right? But this is the truth, okay? One day, when this is all said and done, and we decide to hang up our sneakers and we say, that's it, you know what people are going to...
What just happened? Oh, come on, Bench Report. Why would you do this to me now? You gotta be fucking kidding me right now. We wanted to hear what they were gonna say. But don't worry, because my review will be live tonight, and I'll go over what the Young Bucks actually said. Because I think I have an idea of what they said. I have an answer to what they said anyway.
Insult us because you wanted to join. You want to be on our level. There ain't no way. There ain't no way that you can ever be on FTR. But here's the thing: 80,000 people. We will make you guys. You tell us every week, every time you get an opportunity on an interview, you're the foundation. We're the foundation here now, and we will crack your foundation. 80,000 people. See you, Wembley. Yeah.
Yes, at Wembley, it will be FTR Young Bucks 3 for the AEW Tag Team Championships at Allin. But guys, stick with us here tonight. We've got plenty more Fyter Fest.
What's up, G?
Okay. Well, guys, I'm going to go on my first break of the evening. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Get off my damn screen, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. And now your AEW Dynamite Fyter Fest, August the 23rd, 2023. Watch along shall continue. Well, we now have Ruby Soho versus Skye Blue in one-on-one women's action tonight. This is going to be it's going to be physical. I don't know if it's going to be decent or not. We'll see. I don't know what's going on with the AEW women's division these days. We'll see. Right now, Whoopi Soho is taking control of this match. Not sure why it's skipping. Shouldn't be.
Escapes out with a back elbow kick. That's Tony. Skye, she has that step. She knows that from her time being mentored by Ruby Soho. Yeah, she's come a long way in a short period of time in her career. Right out in front of us here.
Well, ooh, what a super kick from Skye Blue. Dynamite on picture commercial break. Ruby Soho still taking control of the match. Ruby Soho is trying to wear down Skye Blue. Skye Blue has not yet taken control of the match. Ruby Soho is currently taking control of this match. Ruby Soho stomping all over Skye Blue. Just gave her a punch. What else are we going to see from her? Uh-oh, Skye Blue rolls up with 1-2. Ruby Soho kicks out. Ruby Soho stops Skye Blue right in her tracks. Yeah, guys, Dynamite's on picture commercial. I'm watching it on BlanchardReport.com/post/All Elite Wrestling. Oh, another clothesline from Ruby Soho. Skye Blue kicks out. It's like every time it goes on commercial break, the fans leave. All my subscribers leave. I hate that. What is going on here?
What is going on here?
Oh, I thought my stuff was acting up. Sorry, y'all. I know what happened. I know what happened now.
Oh, I thought my stuff was acting up.
Sky Blue's getting up on her feet.
Skye Blue up and over the top. Yeah, Skye Blue caught her with a right elbow, a right forearm. Almost got a nice kick out by Ruby. Really well done from top.
And Skye, now with the full Nelson attempt, she was looking for Skyfall, but instead Ruby Soho thinking Saito suplex. Skye, again, knows the offense of Ruby Soho so well. Being a tag team partner with Ruby so often.
Hit that.
Skye turns things up. Skye, inside. Leg was hooked. Crucifix attempt. Both women going back and forth. Skye Blue now. No. Rolls free. 1, 2, and Ruby turns things around and back and forth. Pinfall attempt stands.
Yeah, no doubt. Those near falls will take a lot out of you.
Oh, Skye went to the well once too often. Ruby ducked in a glancing blow. Maybe stunning Ruby Soho. Maybe not. Skyfall. This could be it. Skye makes the cover. No! Ruby able to kick out.
Will be kicked out. Again. Yeah, what an upset that would have been.
Just gotta keep on going. Gun check time.
Now Skye maybe thinking code blue. She's got Ruby doubled over. No, Ruby bucks up, knocks Skye off, and no, Ruby with a knee strike.
Wow, Ruby with a knee strike.
Connects with a thrust kick. A dazed Lariat attempt down the high stack. No. Ruby.
Darn, she couldn't even roll up. She couldn't even roll up Ruby Soho for the pin. She barely could. Yeah.
That high stack on that backslide.
Destination unknown. That's it. And just like that, Ruby Soho wins.
Guys, I'm here with Roderick Strum. Roderick, this relationship between MJF and Adam Cole seems to have really struck a nerve with you. You've been so angry about it. What is it about Adam Cole, about this relationship that you know that we don't know?
This is what I know. At the end of the night, at Allin, we're going to find out who the real MJF is, and we're going to find out who the real Adam Cole is.
Guys, back to you.
Just as MJF and Adam Cole watching the main event very interestedly, so are Adam Cole's former friends. And last week on Dynamite, the House of Black made a statement at the expense of the acclaimed Platinum Max Caster and Anthony Bowens.
The definition of the word funeral means to observe a dead person before burial. The Sumerians believed that the afterlife was a dark, dreary cavern located deep below the ground. Here lies Billy Gunn, a man of nothing, but a father of immorality and lies. Rest in pain.
The House of Black not only destroying the boots of Billy Gunn,
Oh, the acclaim just came out. And then they came out. That was funny. That was really, really funny, man. And the Acclaim came on. Woo! Oh, snap.
Caster and Bowen's laser focus on the House of Black. Here we go. Careful what you wish for. You're not kidding. They put those boots in the trash compactor, and they may throw some wrestlers in there too. Bowens. We're standing in front of the ring. But they are about to be met by the AEW World Trios Champions Malachi Black, Buddy Matthews, and Brody King. You see that big chain hanging around the neck of Brody King. The barks from the fans of the Julia Hart. Pulling up the rear, the Black Heart of the House of Black. The Acclaim is ready, but they're about to get themselves into I'm completely outnumbered. I respect them calling out, and you too. We can barely see in front of our faces here at ringside.
Will we see Billy Gunn return?
Now the lights are up. The Acclaim spoiling for a fight with Dev. As you said, be careful what you wish for. Jumps back. Get ready to knock him up. He wants a disadvantage. Figure out two that go. That's what they wanted. They're calling man down. This is all about the disrespect. So they really got a man who's more than 30-year career ending. Ending in the hands of the House of Black. Most respect that the Acclaim have for Billy Gunn, who's had an amazing career and has retired. And he's such a mentor to the Acclaim. He's an incredible wrestler. There's that chain, the same chain that bloody Caster last week. I don't even know it was him. I don't think Caster Bowens knew he was here. And least of all, I don't think the House of Black knew he was here. What a great looking moment that was to see Billy Gunn walk out. But in what capacity is he here? Remember, he left those boots in the ring. He walked away from those boots. Hold on just 1 second. You want my attention? Well, now you got it. So let me try to explain to you kind of what you have done. You see, a couple weeks ago, after you beat me for the second time, I sat right there, unlaced my boots. I put them right there. And I did the two hardest things I ever had to do in my life. One, walk out on Max and Anthony. 2, leave behind a really good career. And I was okay with that. But then, last week, you jumped Max and Anthony. You busted Max open. You hurt one of my kids. But that wasn't good enough. Then you took my boots and you destroyed them. You tried to tear down a legacy that has taken me 32 years to build. I've done stuff in this business that will go down in wrestling history. I am a Hall of Famer, and
and you just piss all over it. So for that, one more time, it's all or nothing. All in, Wembley Stadium in front of 8,000 people. Open my eyes. I take everything from you. Because it all in. It's a house of block against the Acclaim, and, well, unfortunately, that fun-loving daddy ass can't make the trip. But there is a guy I thought we'd never see again. And I guarantee you're gonna wish that you never seen him either, because there's a badass coming to London, and this guy is Billy Gunn. The badass Billy Gunn and the Acclaim calling out. Good luck, Major. This Sunday, and ahead of that, coming up this Saturday on TNT, it's the final stop before All In London. It is close. It will be an all-in all-star 8-man tag team match. Jay White, Luchasaurus, Brian Cage, Strickland versus Punk, Darby, Sting, and a mystery partner. Orange Cassidy, Penzel, Zero Miedo, Eddie Kingston versus Kim Sabian, Butcher and the Blade. Jack Perry says he will retire the FTW Championship this Saturday. Plus, we will hear from the stars.
Well, I guess we didn't get to see that.
Ahead of All In London, and then at noon Eastern this Sunday, in London, 0 Hour Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship, Aussie Open MJF and Adam Cole. Then the main event.
These darn fruit flies are getting on my nerves.
Samoa Joe, Chris Jericho, Will Ospreay, it is official. They will meet one-on-one. Kanosuke Takeshita, Jay White, Juice Robinson team up to take on the Golden Elite. Then the AEW Women's World Championship four-way match. Hikaru Shida puts the title on the line against Tony Storm, Dr. Rebecca, D&D, Soraya. And the AEW World Trios Championship is official. The House of Black will have to defend against the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn. The Stadium Stampede match. It will be 5-on-5 after the injury to Rey Fenix and Mike Santana and Ortiz, the partners for the Blackpool Combat Club. And Darby Allin and Sting will take on Swerve, Strickland and Christian Cage in a coffin match all in London. And then 1 week for All in London, it's all out in Chicago. Powerhouse Hobbs takes on Miro, and Darby Allin will attempt to dethrone the rightful TNT champion, Luchasaurus, at All Out. And coming up next, the Ring of Honor World Championship title match. Can the Hardys become two-time champs as they take on Aussie Open?
What else? What other matches is going to be booked for All Out? Well, I don't know. Uh-oh.
Can the Hardys become two-time Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions? We will find out.
They're going to lose. They're going to lose. That's what's going to happen. I'm not posting no voting polls, no need. The Hardys are going to lose. Trust me, I've seen how good Aussie Open are in the ring. I've watched their matches. I know how good they are. The Hardy Boys, they're Hall of Famers. Matt Hardy's a Hall of Famer. Jeff Hardy's a Hall of Famer. These are the all-time greats right here, man. Dude, if that fruit fly don't stop flying around here, dude, I'm going to end up killing him. Plain and simple. I'm end up killing that thing. Waiting on Dynamite to come back on, guys. Why am I keep getting notifications from YouTube, man? I don't need no notifications from YouTube on my laptop when I have them on my phone. What's going on here, man? All right. AEW Dynamite Fyter Fest is back on. Don't start that shit. Put that shit back on the screen right now. Right now. Put it on the screen right now. Uh-oh, it's kicking off with Aussie Open taking over. The main event is. This fight is breaking down like crazy. Man, the only thing that's whack about the Fight Forever game is the fucking controls, man. Everything else looks good, great. It's the only thing that's whack about the AEW Fight Forever video game. Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy are at ringside. Oh. Oh. I hate when they do that. Aussie Open still taking control of this match. The review will be after the watch along, guys. A little after the watch along. I wish AEW Fight Forever had the controls like the controls on WWE 2K22 and 23. If their controls were the same as WWE 2K22 and 2K23's controls, I'd be happy. Their controls are whack, man. Their controls are just fucking awful. The game looks great. Controls are awful. Controls on that game. Back on.
Back live, the final Dynamite before all to head across the pond is Ring of Honor.
Got Jeff Hardy and one of the Aussie Open members in the ring.
Somehow, some way, Matt and Jeff Hardy are victorious in this. They captured Ring of Honor titles. That's what that was at All In against MJF. And out of progress. I'm sorry, it was subtle, but the Punk did a great job of blocking that potential tag that time. Just took one step to his right and prevented Jeff Hardy from getting it. Double hammer throw. It's the Hardy. Jeff Hardy out of the top. Fletcher, right hand on Davis, and Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy got so well he could turn the tables real quick. Got to get over and get in front of Matt in this thing. We talked about how MJF and Adam Cole so focused on Aussie Open. They're talking about the Captain Root kid. What if they throw the curveball of the Hardys at Wembley Stadium? Boy, Matt is just running over Kyle Fletcher here.
Maybe that's the idea. MJF and Adam Cole versus the Hardy Boys. We all know it's not. I know it's not. The Aussies are winning this match.
That was impact, that side effect. He's almost changing the guard right there, too, guys. Now, what a story for the Hardys. 47 Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. If they win the 67 champions, what's the face of Nick? You can see, Taz, look at the face of Fletcher. He's dazed.
He ain't that dazed from that.
As Tony Schiavone mentioned, Tony Khan has informed us we're going to stick with the action if we are to go past the top of the hour, so don't go anywhere. This is an extremely high-stakes matchup. You know the eyes of MJF and Adam Cole locked on this one. Gotta be. Okay, look, big superplex. Jeff, quickness by Mark Davis there to make that save and save those Ring of Honor titles. Hardy's Davis in the corner. Paul Turner trying mightily to get one man from each team in this match. Davis is a big boy. There's your QR code once again very quickly at the bottom of the screen. Join us on Patreon or this
Uh-oh.
Tag made. Now Davis the legal man. Jeff Hardy legal for the Hardy side. As Davis just messes up the Jericho. They're showing it on the open shoulder.
Wow, that's the biggest win of Aussie Open's career right there. That's impressive.
World Tag Team Championship, and now a date with Cole and MJF this Sunday. Shut the hell up, Atlanta!
Wembley Stadium, there will be no double clothesline. There will be no kangaroo kick. And Aussie Open will still be your Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. Baby!
Love the confidence. Love the confidence in these two men.
But Terrence, you got to have it, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you really need to believe it. Fans are right.
Champion MJF now. Shoulder to shoulder as they enter the ring to face off with the men. They will battle at All In London 0 hour, noon Eastern, free around the world. If you're going to be at Wembley Stadium, you want to be in your seat at 5 o'clock to see this one go down. I'd love to see a double clothesline. I'd love it right now. All teams are, each team trying to get the other team's head.
So soon to this coming Sunday.
Remember, these men have not won but two championship matches to worry about at all in London. The World Tag Team Championship. They're the main event. It's the judge his own words to these best friends. He's going to go over his lot of victories left after that ring. Maybe the call talking here. His base instincts. Remains a steadfast friend to Adam Cole. But what will the story be? And what is going through the head of Adam Cole right now as we rapidly approach All in London this Sunday on pay-per-view? The biggest event in wrestling history takes place this Sunday. All in London, the main event. Adam Cole, which is Monster Sport, the AEW World Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a great episode of Dynamite it was. Your Dynamite review will be live in 3 minutes. So stay tuned. And I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. When I come back, your Dynamite review will start. Oh, I had my mic off. I didn't even realize it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the IWN YouTube channel once again. I am IWN, and this is now your AEW Dynamite Fyter Fest review for August 23rd, 2023. Thank you all for joining me for my AEW Dynamite Fyter Fest watch along. Tonight was a damn good show. This show put on the clinic. AEW and Tony Khan, you got to give them credit for giving us one of the best Dynamites that I think we've ever seen. We had got one of the best segments of the entire show. And it was a damn good one, too. And you will find out what I'm talking about. You'll find out the segment that I'm talking about. You'll find out. You'll find out tonight. If you guys are new to the channel, boys and girls, ladies, whoever you are, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make sure you have on your notifications so you don't miss a single AEW or WWE watch along review. So you don't miss a single game that I stream here on the IWN YouTube channel each and every single week. Also, so you don't miss my Dynamite, Collision, watch alongs and reviews, and all the other content I have on the channel, all the other stuff that I go live with. If you guys haven't checked out my NBA 2K23 gameplay, go check it out. If you haven't checked out my stream where I stream Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, where I did the, where I almost completed the Galactic pod racing circuit, go check that out. That's on the channel as well. Got plenty of Star Wars, plenty of basketball content on the channel for you guys, plenty of gaming content on there. If you missed all of my previous Dynamite Collision reviews, go check those out. If you want to know about what happened with SummerSlam, well, I didn't do a SummerSlam review this year because the fucking live stream cut off on me when I was live with my SummerSlam watch along. Couldn't do it. So Payback will be next week, I believe. The Payback pay-per-view. All In is this week. Plus Collision. Can't wait. It's going to be a busy weekend. Busy weekend. For sure. The tickets for that pay-per-view have already went up like crazy. A lot of people have already bought tickets for All In. What I heard. So, looks like it's going to be one of the greatest pay-per-views that AEW's ever produced. We'll see. That day hasn't got here yet. Got to wait till the day gets here to find out. Anyway. Thank you guys for joining me for my AEW Dynamite Fyter Fest review for August the 23rd, 2022. We're going to go ahead and get to it here. If you're just now joining, you haven't missed a damn single thing because I'm about to start my review right now. I haven't even said a goddamn word yet. Now I am. So, it was hour 1 of Dynamite. And a Terry Funk memorial graphic opened the show. Escalade, Bartaz, and Tony Schiavone were on commentary. Do I really need my camera on? No, I don't. I'm going to cut it off. So I've had it on long enough. Don't have to always have it all the time for my reviews. Anyways, as I was saying, a Terry Funk memorial graphic opened up the show. Entrances for the opening sand tag match took place. Kenny Omega, Young Bucks, Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson entered first, and then met their opponents, Juice Robinson, Colton Gunn, and Aussie Gunn, at ringside, and brought with them. Oh, now I remember why I had my mic off, because I had a phone call. I just remembered that. Sorry, I'm telling y'all that now. Jay White was with the Bullet Club Gold members. Robinson had Nick Jackson in the ring and wound up to him to hit him with a chair. Referee Rick Knox took it away. Robinson punched out the referee. Escalabar said the match thrown out. The brawling continued. White worked over Omega with chops in the ring. Omega came back with a V-trigger. White said another, but Konosuke had entered the ring, turned him inside out with a clothesline. The Bullet Club Gold members wrapped a cable around Nick's neck. FTR, Dax Harwood, and Cash Wheeler made their entrance and fought with the Bullet Club Gold members inside the ring. Konosuke jogged at Omega and then blasted him with elbow strikes. Omega dazed Konosuke with a V-trigger. Omega set for his one-wing angle finisher. Konosuke slipped away and dove to ringside. A spirited brawl. Man. Wow. What a spirited brawl this was. Omega and the Bucks are facing White. Konosuke and Robinson at Sunday's Allin. And they really needed this to heat things up. AEW World Champion Maxwell Freeman took part in a sit-down interview conducted by none other than Jon Moxley's wife, Renee Paquette. Renee, I usually call her Renee Young because that's what they call her in WWE. She asked what having 800,000 fans in attendance means to him. He said he would be shoved and talked about how he loves people chanting his name. He encouraged the fans to make this the loudest main event in the history of sports. MJF said that if they did, he would buy them all pint. He would buy them all pint. Renee wondered if he was serious. MJF told her no. He would make that mark. Tony Khan do it. Then asked if that could be edited out. MJF spoke of headlining the biggest show and said he was standing on the shoulders of giants such as Hulk Hogan, Bruno Sammartino, Dusty Rhodes, John Cena, The Rock, Undertaker, Triple H, and Stone Cold. He said if he wins, he might become a giant himself. And JF said there's a lot of pressure, but it's pressure he's ready for. Renee said there are a lot of questions about his friendship with Adam Cole. She played footage on a monitor behind them that showed some of their rocky moments, but not Cole acting like he was on the verge of attacking him last week. MJF said he's never had a genuine friend before. He said that's not being funny or trying to work fans. It's real. MJF said Adam Cole has made him a better person. He said he's shown him that he can trust and let his guard down. MJF said they are brothers and brothers fight. He said they will hug it out. He said he understands why the fans would have hesitation when it comes to trusting him. MJF told fans to think about the worst thing they've ever done and said he's probably done it twice. He invited fans to be vulnerable with him and go on the journey with him. He promised they would be rewarded and said it's the first promise he intends to keep. He said he might be a scumbag, but he's your scumbag. He said he can't wait to have the match with his best friend. It was a great segment. Really, really great. But this was not the best segment of the entire show. I hate to tell you that. I had to tell you all that, unfortunately. It was great, just not the greatest. Just not the greatest segment of the entire show. MJF comes off so happy that one fan can watch his mic work and find his character to be sincere, while another fan can actually see the same promo and believe that he's over the top happy. Jon Moxley made his entrance. Excalibur hyped Moxley versus Rey Fenix and said the other stadium entrances were banned from ringside. Yes, the stadium I'm talking about is the one in London, England, where All In's going to be taking place. That stadium. They went to a picture break. Rey Fenix made his entrance coming out of the break. We got Jon Moxley versus Rey Fenix with Alex at ringside. So this is how this match took place. This is what happened. So Jon Moxley, of course, will join Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, and three partners of their choosing Saturday night in London for a stadium match against Orange Cassidy best friends, Penta, Rey Fenix, and Eddie Kingston. But it won't be Rey Fenix. It'll be Orange Cassidy best friends, Trent and Chuck Taylor, Miedo and Kingston, going up against Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, and Ortiz and Santana. So that's the match that's going to happen. Now, who's the sixth person? I don't know. I guess we'll find out at All In. It could be the return of Bryan Danielson. Who knows? Anyway, Wednesday, the former world champion battled Phoenix in a preview of that contest. The other combatants in the pay-per-view match barred from ringside. Moxley and Phoenix had a good competitive match, which the later was treated like the heel's equal and nearly beat him on more than one occasion. Moxley, a tenacious wrestler, simply outlasted him, put him to sleep for the win. The shocking return of Santana and Ortiz after the match saw them attack best friends. Cassidy and Penta, Blackpool Combat Club, assaulted Phoenix and left him in need of a stretcher, added to the emotional stakes of Saturday's match. A hot angle, significant return, and a pay-per-view match better off than it was prior to the segment. Made this a solid thumbs up. Definitely. Now, moving on to the other part that took place. The Somber voice broadcast team continued while footage was shown of Rey Fenix being loaded into an ambulance in the backstage area. They replayed the missed crowbar strike. Penta and Ambrihendez hopped in the back of the ambulance with Phoenix. Renee tried to speak with Kingston, who asked if she saw what her husband did. Renee hung her head low, said she saw it. Kingston said he would fix it at Wembley. Footage aired from earlier in the day of Renee interviewing Sammy Guevara. She asked him why he went out to help Chris Jericho last week. Daniel Garcia, Matt Menard, and Angelo Parker showed up. Menard asked what Guevara was doing. He said Jericho was going to join the Don Callis family and would have had it not been for the painting. Menard said Callis is exactly who they thought he was. Guevara said he knows how Jericho. Parker said they didn't want Guevara to be blinded. Parker said it's always Sammy who is there for his friend. They asked if Sammy's friend would be there for him. Menard and Parker walked away. Garcia stopped and gave a long look at Guevara and then walked away. Tony Schiavone stood in the ring with a contract, signing table and security. Schiavone introduced Will Ospreay, who came out with Don Callis. Schiavone introduced Chris Jericho, who was accompanied by Sammy Guevara. Schiavone said they had extras to how mentally had become. Callis said everyone wants to know why he did what he did last week. Callis said it can be summed up in 4 weeks. Well, by God, Ospreay, Callis explained that the only thing better than having Jericho in his family would be ending the career of the greatest of all time. Callis said he had to make Ospreay a special offer, which was Jericho's head on a platter at Wembley Stadium. Callis said he chose over friendship by choosing Ospreay over Jericho. Callis recalled Jericho nearly dying in England a couple of years ago. Callis said he would be in Ospreay's corner on Sunday to make sure that job in particular, is won once and for all. Ospreay took the mic, and asked Jericho if he was taking the match seriously or if it was vanity project so that he could say his band played at Wembley Stadium. Ospreay said the match will be in the biggest venue in the UK and will change his life. Ospreay said he has a wife and a 4-year-old stepson. He said the day before he faces Jericho, he's working an independent show because he's trying to raise money to put his kid through school. Ospreay said that after he beats Jericho at pro wrestling's biggest event, he'll be the only man to say he's beaten Kenny Omega, Okada, and Jericho in 2 months. Ospreay said that goes very well for him. He looked into the camera. He said that in 6 months, his contract with New Japan Pro Wrestling will expire. Ospreay said he's the best wrestler in the world. He said he's better than the Elite, Bryan Danielson, CM Punk, and Jericho. Ospreay said he respects Jericho's legacy, but it's all rocket fuel for him and his future. I guess they're trying to say it's all rocket science. in other words. That's hilarious. Ospreay signed the contract. Jericho removed his jacket, picked up a mic. He said, "Congratulations, Ospreay, on the things he accomplished over the last few months." But he said he might not have accomplished those things if it wasn't for him. Jericho said that 5 years ago, the pundits were predicting that Ospreay would be in a wheelchair, like his hero Dynamite Kid. Jericho said he got Ospreay's number. So he got Ospreay's number and told him to tone it down, or he would never become one of the top stars in the business. Jericho said, "Ospreay, listen, now they are beating Wembley Stadium." Jericho said their match was supposed to happen at the Tokyo Dome in 2021, but it didn't happen due to the lockdown. Jericho said there's no lockdown. Jericho said there's no lockdown. Now, Jericho said it's not meant for him. He said it's bigger than any WrestleMania or Tokyo Dome. Jericho said it's bigger than anything. It's bigger than anything. He said that match means more to him than anyone because Ospreay is coming from the bottom while Jericho is coming at it from the top of the mountain, which everyone tries to knock him off, so to speak. Jericho said he has to be the best Jericho he can be to beat Ospreay, just as Ospreay needs to be the best Ospreay to beat him. Jericho played up Ospreay's family, being in the front row at Wembley, and told him to prove that he can beat Jericho. He told Ospreay not to regret that he called him and kept him from being in a wheelchair. Ospreay knocked the mic out of Jericho's hand and jawed at him. Jericho slapped Ospreay, and then security stepped in and kept the wrestlers apart. This was one of the best segments, or should I say the only segment of the entire show. The other segment was great too, but just this one was the best out of every single one. Very, very good. Very, very good stuff here, man. You know? Wow. And to think he was passionate, vested, and the fans believed what came out of his mouth. It was the most motivated promo he's ever cut in months. It took a match that was already at the center of a sizable storyline, made it that much bigger of a deal. Absolutely. Ospreay was great too. Both guys were. So Ospreay was angrily and defiantly telling Jericho what their match means for him beyond the squared circle, escalating the stakes. Throw in Don Callis and a little nod to the great Lance Storm, and you have an in-ring promo segment that may rank among the best this company has ever produced. Now, moving on here. Renee Young sit-down interview with Adam Cole was shown. Showed him highlights. Cole and MJF having fun. Cole spoke about his confidence was at an all-time low when he came back from his injury. He said his friendship with MJF reminded him of it technically, I want to say it reminded him of who the real Adam Cole is. It said he would love MJF forever for that. Now, Renee asked him what winning the AEW World Championship would mean to him. Cole said becoming AEW World Champion means you are the best wrestler in the world. He said he needs to win the match. He will. Renee showed Cole footage of when he told Roger Strong that he was just playing along with MJF. And then additional footage that pertained to Strong was shown, including when Cole shoved MJF, only to then hug him. Renee asked how it feels to have so many people questioning his friendship with MJF. Cole said he was done. He couldn't understand why some people can't process the idea of two people being friends. Cole looked into the camera and said he would say it only one time. There are no issues between me and Mox. Cole thanked Renee and stormed off the interview set. This was another Strong segment. The fact that they replayed Cole telling Strong that he was just playing along with MJF was interesting. Nothing that we saw from Cole or MJF makes us question our beliefs that Cole is setting up MJF and will be reforming the kingdom. Again, none of that. MJF's history is sure to make others believe that this will be another one of his devil moments. And I'm really looking forward to whatever pays off. I think MJF's going to turn on. I think MJF's going to beat the shit out of Adam Cole when he retains his AEW World Championship, and he's going to stay a heel. It's going to be MJF. MJF's going to do what MJF wants to keep that title. I think his contract will be ending at the end of this month, I believe. At the end of December. In other words, what's what I'm trying to say. I'm talking about MJF's contract. He could go to WWE next year. Who knows? I think the end of this year or next year. One of the two. But anyways, we got Darby Allin and Nick Wayne versus Swerve Strickland and AR Fox in a tornado match. Renee. Now let me stop. Anyways, back in the arena, the intense rivalry between Darby Allin, Nick Wayne, and the Mongol embassies, Swerve Strickland and AR Fox, continued a tornado tag match. Despite a concentrated effort by Swerve and Fox, a resilient Wayne fought through tremendous pain to pin the later, scored the upset win. Shocked by the loss, Swerve Strickland. Swerve Strickland and manager Prince Nana kicked Fox out of Mongol embassy. Allin and Wayne reemerged from the locker room with Sting and cleared the heels from the squared circle, only to find out that Christian Cage will join Strickland at Wembley Stadium in London, England. Man, that's going to be a good match, too. That's setting up for Darby Allin, Nick Wayne, Sting, and AR Fox versus Strickland, Brian Cage, Christian Cage, and Luchasaurus. That's what that's setting up for. So, backstage tensions built between the Young Bucks and FTR in a... Sorry, guys, I felt something on my foot. In talking face to face in a talking face to face interview. What's that? Now, I'm not going to lie. This was a lot. This was almost too much. Letting things breathe is not a bad thing. 4 years into AEW, it is concept Tony Khan has yet to grasp. I'm sorry. It's the way I feel about it. I bet that's what most of the people in the wrestling community think, too. I'm willing to bet. But yeah, again, just in case y'all missed it, I'm going to read it to you again. After the match between these three guys, Swerve laughed. He said it's so disappointing. Swerve said by disappointing, he mean AR Fox. Swerve asked Fox why he's such a loser. He said it was all a test. Swerve said he couldn't trust Fox in this match. And he damn sure couldn't trust him in front of 100,000 people and at Wembley. 100,000 fans at Wembley. Swerve told Nana to handle his light work. Nana fired Fox from the Mongol embassy. Brian Cage hit the ring and clothesline Fox. Cage followed up by performing his drill claw finisher on Fox. Allin returned with Sting, causing the heels to leave. Allin told Fox that he wouldn't be there without him. He said no matter what Fox did to him, he would always credit him for helping him make it to this point. Allin told Fox to shake his hand, which he did, and then they hugged. Allin said Swerve is dumb than he thought. He asked him who he had for Saturday or for Sunday. He asked him who he had for Sunday. Swerve and Nana laughed on the stage. Christian Cage, Luchasaurus walked out. Cage said no one should be surprised because the true greatest are always 2 steps ahead. Cage asked Sting and Allin if they were going to introduce him to their little friend. Cage said he heard about Wayne and his story. Cage said he understood that Wayne has a father who is dead. Cage said he also understood that Wayne's father was a pro wrestler. Cage said he never heard of Buddy Wayne, meaning he must not have been very good. Cage said with a talentless hack for a father, at least Nick doesn't have much to live up to. Cage said that he'd steer clear of Wembley if he were Nick, because he'd hate him for him to have deja by having deja vu by watching the coffin door close on someone he loves for the second time in his young life. A loud asshole, asshole, asshole chants broke out. Cage said that if Nick plays his cards right, he'd be there to mention him. He said every fatherless child needs a true mentor, and there is no better mentor than the TNT champion. The real TNT champion is Luchasaurus, by the way, folks. Not Christian Cage. Get your minds out together, man. Christian Cage hits hard, man. I mean, I'll be honest with you. If Nick and his mom don't have a problem with it, then neither do I. Neither does the wrestling community. Neither does the AEW fans. Guessing Fox also can't make the trip to London for some reason. Maybe they will have a surprise for us for the Wembley Stadium in London. Maybe they'll have a surprise for us in that 8-man tag team match or whatever that match is going to be. But you gotta love the way they handled it by having Darby ego when he said about, or echo when he said about Fox, even after Fox turned on him. The only problem is that there are people here, there are wrestling fans that probably don't think that they actually saw what the new match is. But I'm pretty positive that they will clear that up in no time. Renee Young conducted a sit-down interview with the Young Bucks, Matt Jackson, and FTR, Dax Harwood, and Cash Wheeler on a backstage set. Now, I don't know if you guys enjoyed this, but I did. It was okay. She said FTR. Renee said FTR has come to the aid of the Bucks 3 times recently and wondered why. Wheeler said it's not because they are buddies. It's because they need to find out who the best team is with no excuses. Renee asked, freaking out, thinking I seen a bug on the ground. Renee asked if this is the most important match in the Bucks' career. Matt said they didn't know if they could get 100,000 people for the first All-In. And said this was 8 times over. Matt said it's the understatement of the century to say it's the biggest match of their career. At that point, you might as well say entire. Nick said he thinks he and his brother are made men, and it's more important for FTR to cement there. Wheeler and Harwood said it is the biggest match of their career. Harwood said it's big for AEW to have 100,000 fans. But he said this one is personal. Harwood said having AEW tag titles allows you to say you're the best tag team. This goes beyond that. He spoke about disseminating their legacy, not wanting to face his family and tell them that they came up short. Matt mockingly impersonated Harwood. Matt said that when he and Nick hung up their boots, people will get them their flowers and say they were the best tag team in wrestling. Matt said people will say FTR are the team that the Bucks named on their YouTube show. Harwood said they are the foundation now, and they will crack the Bucks foundation. They got to cross the basics and never reach a level of intensity that will make this stand out on a night filled with so many segments that were simply better. Nonetheless, a video package aired with Toni Storm announcing she and Soraya will face Hikaru Shida, and Britt Baker on Friday's AEW Rampage. Baker and Shida had a brief comment. The comments must have been on social media, I'm guessing. I don't know. Ruby Soho made her entrance and was accompanied onto the stage by Toni Storm, who kissed her head and then headed to the back. A pre-taped promo aired with Soho talking about how one of her best friends will be bringing the AEW Women's Championship home to the Outcasts. Soho warned Chris Statlander that she is coming after her TBS Championship. Hold on a second, guys. I gotta kill this fucking fruit fly. It's getting on my nerves. Where is it? Damn it. Where the fuck? Oh, shit. It moved. Right before I can try to get it, dude. What the fuck? We got Ruby Soho versus Skye Blue. The match was more competitive than Soho likely expected as Blue continued to establish herself. She continues to establish herself as a challenger of the future and was a solid and competitive one in which the right person went over based on the creative plans laid out prior to the bout. Blue continues to impress and is better with every passing match. She is going to be a star for this company, and based on the constant improvement, it will behold Tony Khan and the rest of the booking team to carve out a role for her that is more than the plunky underdog who loses to the stars. Now, Roger Strong honestly promised that we would see the real MJF and Adam Cole at Allin, hinting a turn from one of them. In the arena, here it is. I tried to get it. Damn it, I tried to get it. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard me fucking try to smash this darn thing. Anyways, the video package from AEW Collision that featured the House of Black putting Billy Gunn's boots in a trash compactor was replayed. Yes, I'm not lying. That was actually replayed. The Acclaimed Matt Caster and Anthony Bowens head to the ring without entrance music. Bowens took a mic, said no more fun time with the Acclaimed. He said they were still standing and called for the House of Black to come out. The lights went out. Then the House of Black's Malachi Black, Cody King, Buddy Matthews, Julia Hart made their entrance. The HOB wrestlers stood on the apron. Then the male wrestlers entered the ring and roughed up Caster and Bowens. The fans chanted for Billy Gunn. King set up to use a chain, but he stopped when he heard entrance music. Billy Gunn made his entrance to the Acclaimed theme song. Gunn walked out in street clothes. The House of Black wrestlers exit the ring. Gunn checked on Caster and Bowens. Gunn grabbed a mic, told the House of Black to hold on. Gunn said House of Black wanted his attention, and they had it. Gunn said that after they beat him for the second time, he unlaced his boots and left them in the ring. He said he did the two hardest things he's ever had to do in his life by walking out on Caster and Bowens and his own career. Gunn said they attacked Caster and Bowens and then took his boots and tried to destroy his boots. Gunn said he's made wrestling history and is a Hall of Famer. House of Black pissed all over it. Gunn said one more time, all or nothing. he would take everything from House of Black at Allin. Gunn announced House of Black versus The Acclaim. He said, that fun-loving daddy ass can't make the trip. Gunn said there's a guy he never thought we'd see again. Gunn said there's a badass coming to London, and his name is Badass Billy Gunn. The Billy Gunn saga hasn't done much for anybody, I don't think. I don't think people in the wrestling community are looking forward to this trios title match between these teams. London will definitely go apeshit for the Acclaimed, for sure. Excalibur announced the following matches for Saturday's AEW Collision. Jay White, Swerve Strickland, Luchasaurus, Brian Cage versus CM Punk, Sting, Darby Allin, and a mystery person with Samoa Joe on commentary. Orange Cassidy, Penta, Miedo, El Zero Miedo and Cassidy versus Kip Sabian, Butcher and the Blade. Jack Perry will retire the FTW title. I thought he was going to do it tonight, but he didn't. Guess it was postponed for Saturday. It was postponed to Saturday. And we'll hear from the AEW stars in London. Excalibur ran through the lineup for AEW All-In. The stadium match is now 5-on-5 rather than the previously listed 6-on-6. It will be Christian Cage teaming with Swerve Strickland to face Sting and Darby Allin in a coffin match. Excalibur also hyped the two matches advertised for AEW All Out. He hyped Aussie Open versus the Hardys as the show's main event. Matt and Jeff made their entrance. The CM Punk and Joe match is still advertised. Tony Khan seemed really upset when he spoke about the lineup changes, which left Wade Keller and everybody else in the community and all these other YouTube podcasters like JD and Tino's Time and everybody else. It makes me and all these YouTube content creators, it makes the entire wrestling community, even the WWE and AEW fans, wonder if Punk suffered another injury. It's probably got Ringside News questioning this too. No telling. Need to go check out the news, see what's going on. Need to go check out the WWE AEW news sometime this week. But I did find out that it's not the case, which is very, very great news. So this is our main event of AEW Dynamite Fyter Fest. It's Aussie Opens, Kyle Fletcher and Mark Davis versus Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy for the Ring of Honor Tag Team titles. Now, ahead of their Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship defense against MJF and Cole as part of All-In 0 Hour, Aussie Opens, Mark Davis, Kyle Fletcher proved they are anything but walkovers or afterthoughts as they defeated the Hardy Boys, Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy, tonight. There's plenty of effort from the Hardys. It was all about showcasing the champions. And in that regard, it was a success. They looked impressive, like one of the best tag teams on the planet. And two guys deserving of the spotlight. Sunday's match will bring them. The post-match featuring Cole and MJF was great, too. With the later, once again, teasing a betrayal in the form of a cheap shot with the Dynamite diamond ring, only to hug his buddy. The look on both men's faces told the story of competitors torn between preserving friendship and competing for the top prize in the company. If this and other recent hints of fracture were any indicator, it is safe to say that the friendship is about to implode Sunday in London. 100%. Now, overall, this may have been the best episode of AEW Dynamite ever, which was. That is not hyperbole. There was a sense of urgency creatively from the moment the show hit the air, and it never relented. Every segment served a purpose in building a storyline, highlighting a star, or providing hype for a match on Sunday's pay-per-view. Everything was meaningful, and the result may be the most focused show Tony Khan has ever overseen as the head booker of a professional wrestling show. There were smaller creative decisions that will earn scrutiny, and deservedly so. AR Fox is firing. The best show as a whole was one that knew the assignment and delivered, providing considerable hype for the most important event in company's history. So, basically, there were some exciting, excellent go-home style segments on this episode. You got to love the push for MJF versus Adam Cole and the Jericho and Ospreay contract signing in particular. It is unclear why Tony Khan was seen down as he was about the All-In lineup changes. Unless there could be more to come. There needs to be more to come for All Out because there's only 2 matches on that card. I'm just saying. More to come via AEW Collision. You know, it actually sucks dick that some of the talent can't make the trip. AEW is not really going to miss out on any pay-per-view buys as a result of changes. I think it's going to go very, very well, to be honest. I don't think they're going to screw up anything. Let's hope they're not. But overall, this was a great go-home show. Heading into AEW All-In, which is this Sunday. The main show starts at 1 p.m. The pre-show starts at 12 o'clock p.m. My AEW All-In 2023 watch-along will be live at 12:30 p.m. Folks, that is going to do it for your AEW Dynamite Fyter Fest review for August 23rd, 2023. If you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new. Please, I really appreciate it. Still on the road to 700 right now. Thank you all for joining me for not only my AEW Dynamite Fyter Fest review, but for my watch along as well. It is time for me to get on out of here. But first, let's go over the schedule for this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. What I got planned. What I got planned to go live with this weekend. Let's go ahead and go over that first. For Thursday, I'll be live streaming Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War from 1:30 p.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. Friday, August 25th, 2023. I'll be streaming one of the newest racing games on my PS4, Grid Legends, from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. and streaming NBA 2K23 from 8:30 p.m. to 12. Yes, I said it, 12 a.m. It could be possibly till 1 a.m. Who knows? This is one of my favorite NBA games on the console, so you never know. I'll be streaming Dragon Ball Z Verse 2 from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. for the first time ever. In a long time. Haven't streamed it in a while. It's going to be great getting back to streaming that game. My AEW Collision watch-along review for Collision Episode 10 will be live from 7:30 p.m. to 11:59 p.m. We're going to go over all the latest news that I've seen, that I've looked at, that I've read this week. So it's going to be a long stream. Saturday night. I haven't updated you guys on the AEW WWE news in a long time. So it's going to be great getting back to giving you guys your WWE AEW news that you want to hear, that I want to hear, that I want you guys to hear. So Sunday, August 27th, 2023, by AEW Allin. 2023 Watch Along Review will be live from 12:30 p.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. Yes, I have the money to buy the Allin pay-per-view, and I'm so glad. And it's safe to say that I have continued my subscription on Peacock, so my payback, my WWE Payback 2023 Watch Along Review will be live next month. Next Sunday. I think it's next Sunday. I think the pay-per-view is next Sunday. Let me check. Matter of fact, I'll be right back. Let me go check real quick. Yeah, it should be. I think I'm better off looking it up on the internet at this point. Yes, Payback will be, it won't be Sunday, it'll be Saturday. Payback will be Saturday, folks. Payback will be live on Peacock next Saturday. And I'm going to tell you what time it starts as soon as I pull it up on my phone here. Pre-show, the kickoff show will start at 7 p.m. The main show will start at 8 p.m. So that means my WWE 2023 Payback Watch Along will be live at 7:30 p.m. That's what that means. So, and the Payback matches right now are Seth Rollins. He'll be defending his World Heavyweight Championship against Shinsuke Nakamura. Rhea Ripley will be defending the Women's World Championship against Raquel Rodriguez. And then it will be Trish Stratus taking on Becky Lynch in a steel cage match. So those are the matches right now booked for Payback next month, next Saturday. So if anybody has any questions on that, please feel free to ask me those questions in the live chat right now. Because the live stream is about to end in 2 minutes. And once again, thank y'all for joining me for my watch along review. I really appreciate it. Let's get at least 6-7 likes. So after my All-In 2023 watch along review, I'll be live with My Evil Lives Here. 48 hours in ID, disappeared watch along from 7:30 p.m. to 11:55 p.m. And I'm going to go ahead and post my YouTube schedule. I'm going to have my YouTube schedule. In other words, I'm going to have my YouTube schedule scheduled on my community tab YouTube channel page. So my YouTube schedule for next week will be posted either this Saturday afternoon, or this Sunday afternoon. I think I'm probably going to post it as soon as Saturday afternoon. Yeah, it's gonna be posted. Yeah, it's gonna be posted Saturday afternoon. Schedule for next week, and the schedule for the week after next will be posted the Saturday after next Saturday. So I know when I'm going to be streaming. I know what games I'm going to be streaming for next week. I know what I'm going to be live with next week and the week after next. So I already know. I got a lot of shit planned. So, and there are some new games that I will be streaming next month as well. So it's going to be a new month of gaming content, new month of wrestling content, new month of content, period. And yes, that's basically the schedule for what I got planned for this weekend. If you want to hear my schedule on what I got planned to go live with this weekend, again, you can always rewind the stream at any time. The rewind button is, all you gotta do is fucking tap on that circle thing and it rewinds. If you know what I'm talking about. Anyhow, thank y'all for being here for me. Continue to support my IWN YouTube channel. Make sure you share my channel to Instagram, Facebook. Make sure you post my link to my channel on your Instagram stories. Let everybody know to subscribe if they want to see more gaming content, if they want to see more watch-alongs and reviews. And make sure you let them know that I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm on the road to 700 right now, trying to get to 1,000 for monetization. So I really appreciate it if y'all would do that. And make sure you share my watch-alongs and reviews, my game streams too. That would help as well. Hit the thumbs up on every single watch-along, every single review, every single stream, every single thing, every single content I have on my channel. Make sure you hit the like button on every single one. And make sure you check out everything, every content I have on the channel from last year. You can even check out shit. I still have Keith Lee versus Bobby Lashley on my YouTube channel. I still have the video of that. That's gotten the most views out of all of my freaking. Let me tell you, man, that's got the most views out of all of my other stuff I got. But thank y'all so much for being here for my AEW Dynamite Fyter Fest watch along review. I'm getting out of here. Peace, and y'all have a lovely rest of your Wednesday evening. And have a great Thursday morning, and I will see you guys Thursday afternoon live for some Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I'm getting the heck out of here. Peace. Stay safe and blessed always. And stay positive. Live life to the fullest and always focus on the good things and not the bad things. I'm out of here.